and this is just a regular chore during the winter months. I have my ash bucket right here. I've got our wood stove. This door is open over here to the side because you can close it if you want to, but we usually don't. We leave it like this. We have our wood poker over here to the side. We also, let me just show you real quick, we have our wood. Everything is right here. Everything we need is right there. So I'm just going to show you, not only do you have to keep your area swept up, which right now there's ashes on the floor, but I've not done this. Y'all have seen me start a fire. You've seen me do different things with the wood stove, but not this. And of course, you know that I love to cook on it. All right, so this is heating off grid. And what we're going to do first, before I put any more wood in here, I want to go ahead and open this bottom door. And I want to pull this pan out. See all of those ashes in that pan? Now, the reason I'm doing it first before I put more wood in is because we don't have a lot of hot coals. And I want to get these ashes out. You know, back in the day, ladies' pioneer days, and I need to learn how to do this, but they kept their wood ash to make lye soap. So that's something that I'm interested in learning to do. But anyways, we've let our fire from overnight. It's not as hot as it was, but I got to keep it going through the day. So what I'm going to do before I get my fire, more wood put in, I want to clean out my pan. Guys, when you're living off grid, expect not only the smoke from the wood stove as you open the door sometimes to get on, you know, maybe you'll have a wood smoke smell on you. It's not anything bad, but if you don't like that, which we do, you need to consider your options. But this is what we do. We don't mind the wood stove and the wood smell, but I wanted to tell you also, see all this ashy dust flying around? That's why you see sometimes dust on my stove. Even when I'm cooking, I'll try to clean it off, but depending on how hot it is, that's why you see dust, because it's going to be what it is. Anyway, you see my pan is empty. It's clean. It's not too hot to the touch right now. So I'm going to go ahead and push it back in there. I'm going to go ahead and I can leave this door open for a minute. I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I can open this. Let me move you up a little bit. We got a little bit of fire, a little bit of coals left in here. Not too hot, but I've got my door open, and my door being open is going to let air get in, and it's going to, let me show you what I do with my poker. Just like you do with a fireplace, sometimes your wood doesn't want to burn. Now, this is a wood stove, so I want to knock some of the ashes down in the pan. I just cleaned it out. But the wood stove has a grid underneath. It's just like a grill that you would cook on. Look at that. It's got a grill under there, if you can see that at all. So as I'm moving around my coals, it's letting some of that wood ash fall down in the grate. Okay? And that will allow this door is open right here. And look at here. You see those coals that are in there right now? This is why I went ahead and cleaned it out before I put my extra wood in. Because you don't want those coals right there that fell in that pan. You don't want them hot and going into your ash bucket. You want them to be just like I did it. All right. So you can start to see a little bit of flame right here because it's getting some air on this bottom. Now, Brother John, we don't always use a glove, but I like my little handy dandy glove back here. This is a piece of dry wood. You're just going to put that dry wood in there. And it's going to catch a fire in just a moment if I wanted to. Now, I've already got some smoke coming out of my door, so I'm going to have to be quick. But if I wanted to, I also have, let me get it. You see how the fire has started? I don't even need this, but I'm going to show you. We have one of these that you can, just like the olden times, get that oxygen, that air in there. Look how nice it's going. Now I'm going to add a few pieces that are not as dry. Wood is a chore, and it's actually a chore around a homestead that doesn't end. You're constantly needing to continue to build your wood supply. You need your cut wood. Brother John's been cutting wood for a few days now. But you need to keep your wood. You need to keep cutting it all year round. And you get it stacked up so that it will cure out. Now I've got some smoke coming from my stove, so I'm going to have to end this beautiful scenery of that fire in there. And we're going to close this bottom door so it doesn't get too much more of that air. And there you have it. Heating off grid with a wood stove. Thank you for joining me, and I'll bring you another video very soon.